Landfills are the largest source of methane emissions. Rotting food in landfills release methane, and that greenhouse gas contributes to global warming. Methane traps 23 times as much heat in the atmosphere as the same amount of carbon dioxide, and the release of methane from landfills accounts for 34% of all methane emissions in the U.S. Just over a quarter of the food in America, almost 26 million tons, gets thrown away and taken to landfills every year. The best solution to solve this problem is for individuals and businesses to compost their food waste. This is Montgomery County's compost facility in Dickerson, Maryland. Composting reduces the amount of waste each of us send to the landfill. In fact, up to 30% of material we send to landfills is organic, and a lot of it comes from our yards.
What we do here is that in November, after the leaves fall, we collect the leaves, send them to the transfer station, and we bring it here by rail or trucks. We put the leaves in windrows and start monitoring the temperatures. And what we do is that in the springtime, when we get the grass, we add the grass to it and then start monitoring it, and the composting process starts.
The decomposition and decay of organic matter happens naturally and continuously with the help of a few main ingredients.
To compost the material, we need two ingredients. We need carbon, which is supplied by the leaves, and nitrogen, which is supplied by the grass. We put the material in rows, and we call these windrows. Basically, what it is that we put it in long rows so the wind will just blow over, and what happens is that the bacteria in the wind gets into the material and starts breaking it down. And so instead of using chemicals, we just use bacteria in the wind to break down the material.
Composting has many benefits. Applying finished compost can help to return nutrients to your soil, holds moisture in gardens and on lawns, contributes to watershed health by controlling runoff, and naturally fertilizes and provides structure to the soil. This facility received the Solid Waste Association of North America's Silver Excellence Award in Waste Reduction. Chips, cookies, and candy are unhealthy in more ways than you may think. If you were to notice their ingredients, you'd probably see red 40. Red dye 40 is commonly used as a food coloring dye added to a startling number of products targeted to children. In fact, 3 million pounds of red dye 40 are consumed in America every year. And although children are the most vulnerable to the effects of red 40, it can also affect adults. Some reactions include temper tantrums, hyperactivity, aggressive behavior, uncontrollable crying and screaming, and an inability to concentrate and sit still. Often when red 40 is eliminated from a child's diet, a remarkable change is noticed immediately. Also avoid yellow 6 and blue 2. For more information, go to the Center for Science in the Public Interest at cspinet.org. Coming up, I want you to make a pledge to cut out meat once a week. It's good for you, and it's good for our planet.
If you know a company that has a green initiative or event that you believe we should feature on our show, contact us at thinkgreen@mymcmedia.org.
This episode has been brought to you in part by Heron Printing and Graphics. Green is not just a color, it's the way they do business.